Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday evening to you. Oh man, I am super excited for this deck. This deck looks so cool. It's kind of the hot new thing on Magic Online, and oh man, is it spicy. Here's what we got going on. You're probably familiar with Living End. Living End has been a card and a deck in Modern for a long time. Normally, the way you get your Living End is not suspending it and waiting. That's way too slow. You use Cascade spells. The downside of using the Cascade spells is you can't play any cheap cards in your deck. It's just off limits because you'll Cascade into them. It ruins the deck. So you got to play just all 3+ mana stuff, a whole bunch of cyclers. This deck is very different. Instead of relying on Cascade spells, we are playing as Foretold. This is our one and only way to actually cast our free spells. So the plan of this deck is we're going to do a bunch of cycling. As we're cycling like mad, eventually we're going to cycle into our As Foretold, and then we get to cast our free spells, or our no mana cost spells, immediately with As Foretold. So we can Living End, we get back all the creatures that we cycled, we wrath away our opponent's board. The sweet part of this build, though, is we get to play real cards. We get a bunch of counters, we get Cryptic Commands, we get Disallows, and these cards do two really cool things. First, they help us stay in the game while we're cycling for our As Foretold, and they also work really, really well with As Foretold, because As Foretold says once each turn, which means once on our turn and then once on our opponent's turn, so we can cast our instance with As Foretold for free, so we can free Cryptic Command. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to test this deck out. Hopefully we can do some winning, maybe feed the children. As Foretold's taken up, Ancestral coming off Suspend. So let's draw 3. There's a Living End and a bunch of cyclers. What does our opponent have in the graveyard, creature-wise? Just a young Pyromancer? Do we just go for it, or do we keep waiting? Let's just do it. I mean, I assume this is what we're supposed to be doing. Cycle Architect, another As Foretold. Cycle Riverwinder. Get a land. Cycle Riverwinder. Get a Ghost Quarter. Play an island. Cycle Architect. Remand. Cycle Street Wraith. Alright, well, let's Living End. That seems like a reasonable play here. We will rearrange the top of our opponent's deck, rearrange the top of our deck. So we make sure our opponent isn't... Oh my goodness! Yes, we will draw Ancestral. Yes, please. Opponent, what would you like to draw? How about a relatively useless Wooded Foothills, I say? And we'll just pass the turn with 1,000,000 power on the battlefield. An active As Foretold. All the value. This deck is looking sweet already. Opponent plays the land, cracks the land. There's no way they can 15 us here. I can't see it happening. Unless they, randomly Emrakul us or something. Opponent's going to Dreadbore our Street Wraith. Sure. I don't think this is a winning battle for our opponent. I don't think they're going to be able to just plow... Alright, another Bedlam Reveler. Opponent is putting up a fight for... for not having any real answers to what we're doing. So we untap, and we're gonna cast some Ancestral Visions. So let's cast Ancestral for free, draw some cards. Now we want to leave up our counters. 1 counter, 2 counter, 3 counters. We also need to make sure we don't die. Let's get in with Riverwinder, hit our opponent. 4/5. Opponent could have ley lines in the board. I feel like we can win even with that happening to some extent. Let's play Field of Ruin, pass the turn, discard Ghost Quarter, leave up our infinite counters. Alright, let's remand that. We'll just naturally cast it. Remand the Pyromancer. Whoo! That's another Living End. Young Pyromancer. You know what? We'll counter that for free. Oh, this deck is so sweet. Opponent, what do you got? Is there any way you stay alive here? Okay, let's Field of Ruin our opponent. Get a land out of our deck. The free spells are pretty sweet. Cycle Architect. More Telerios. As Foretold, ticking up. Oh, there's Cryptic. Alright, that makes it easy. So now we just Cryptic, tap, draw. Have Mana Leak back up thanks to As Foretold. And I believe that should do it. Our opponent scoops it up. Well, that was a pretty awesome start for this deck. Well, we might just have a really quick Living End here. Play an island, pass the turn. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So what we want to do here is just double cycle Living End, and then hopefully that's enough that we just win the game essentially on turn 3 and actually get a quick win. I think our opponent kept a 1-lander. It must be a good 1-lander, but it does seem like a 1-lander. Opponent, gonna beat down with a voice. Opponent passes. Well, cycle Riverwinder, cycle Curator of Mysteries, cycle. Draw some remands. Play the island, and we're going for it. Play As Foretold. As Foretold, Living End. Get back our stuff. Control the top of our opponent's deck. Let's stack some lands to the very bottom. And this might just be the free win in round number 2. And our opponent just scoops it up. They scoop it up. On to 2-0 with Living As Foretold. Whew. Oh, man, I got an Amazon Echo Dot today. That thing is pretty sweet. Also slightly scary. I spilled coffee on my keyboard the other day, and I do this all the time, and I was just like, hey, Alexa, buy mechanized keyboard. And it was just like, uh-oh, no, Alexa, no, I didn't mean that. I was talking about you. And now it's talking at me. I got an Alexa, stop. Conceal Courtyard for our opponent. We're keeping this hand based on the strength of our cyclers. Island, go. I think we have a new donation. No, I can't read that. Pyrognyx, no. Alexa, order me a pizza. No, thanks for the donation. Alexa, no. Alexa, stop. No, I should not have told. Alexa, stop. I should not have told you the story about it. That was a bad idea. This is ripe for abuse with the donation system. Eldrazi Displacer. Oh boy. All right, cycle Curator. If we hit a Living End here, I think we just win. Riverwinder. Cycle Curator. Ugh, no Living End yet. Living End? Remand. Well, Island. Play As Foretold. We're just going for it. As Foretold. Cast you for free. All right, we'll pass the turn. We do need a Living End. I guess we discard Drift of Phantasms. Now if our opponent blows up our lands, we don't care as much. So opponent's hitting us for a bunch, but a Living End just like seals the deal. What do you got, opponent? Tide Hollow, the Sculler. Yeah, well, we don't have Living End anyway, so takes a cycler. Come on, deck. Come on. As Foretold, ticking up. Cycle Street Wraith. $20 donation. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Alexa, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
That depends if it's an African or a European swallow.
Nailed it. Thank you, Attract. Thank you, Alexa. And thank you for the donation, Beatnik. They know Monty Python. Yeah, I guess we just gotta pass and hope like crazy that we find our Living End next turn. Another $20 donation. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Wow, that is amazing. From Barunda says, thanks for the content. Keep it coming. Thank you so much, Barunda. Definitely appreciate it. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. We literally need a Living End or we're gonna die. All right, we drop to 2. All right, this is it, Dak. If you ever wanted to Living End us, this would be the time to do it. Come on, Dak. Come on. Living End, one time. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Living End. Disallow. All right, so we're down to our one final shot. We have to play an island. Oh, boy, this is the jankiest way of doing it. And we have to hit exactly Living End off of this remand, or we lose. Come on, Dak. Come on, one time. Living End, one time. Yeah! Yes! 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 The magic gods are smiling on us tonight. Oh, my Lord almighty. Oh, sometimes things go well. To 5-0, which would be awesome. You got to get a little bit lucky to go with your goodness. Pass the turn. Wow. Wow, that was so sweet. Another $20 donation. Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much. This one comes in from Sonomics. $20. Thank you again. Traxa commence self-destruct sequence. I wonder what it actually does. I've never tried that. Alexa, commence self-destruct sequence.
Auto destruction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. That did not go as planned.
That was a pretty weak boom. Displacer. I guess we just mana leak it. I can't believe we're going to win this game now, but we are. Wow. I can't believe this is happening and working. We were down to the most desperate point. Oh, man, that living end. We have lethal on board for next turn. Pass the turn. This is working. Tap land. Yep. Double disallow, though, is a lot of disallow. Leonin Arbiter. Disallow that. Game? Is it game? Is it scoop time? Yes! The top deck of a lifetime. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we won that. Wow. Come on, as foretold, keep our luck going. LSV with the $2 donation. It says insert pun here. I'll leave the punnery to you, LSV. Thank you, though. Definitely appreciate it. What is going on? What is going on with this stream? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. The IRS, we certainly hope that you'll be reporting the income with the $5 donation. Yes, IRS, I plan on doing my taxes. There's a Goif. Well, if we can get our ads foretold, we're probably okay. There's a mana leak. So Island Go. We're taking our beats, but we can remand to draw cards. Cryptic can slow things down, hopefully, if we get another land. Then we just need to, get, opponent hits us. Yep. I mean, we got a shot. Here, even with our opponent's fast start. Oh. Well, we're going to remand that to try to draw a land. We're down to 10. Ugh, Field of Ruin. That's not a land. Curator of Mysteries. Well, play Field of Ruin. See if we can keep living long enough. Oh, boy, this is going to be close. This is going to be super close. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? Legendary Loots with the $50 donation. I'm going to be making some content you might enjoy tonight. Well, thank you, Legendary Loots. And thank you so much for the donation. I will be looking forward to the content. I hope. Thank you. $50. That is the single biggest donation we've had tonight. Thank you so much. Opponent pumping the Goif. I guess we counter that. I think. So counter mutagenic growth. Hope we keep living. What is it? Is this just like mutagenic growth tribal? Holy Goifs. Come on, Curator. You can do it. Ugh, another living end does not do it. We need blue mana or as foretold. Oh, tap blue mana. All right. Opponent got us that time. Opponent finds a land. There's as foretold. And are you going for it? Oh my goodness. Fairies. Ugh. Well, opponent might be more prepared for the mirror. Jeez. I guess our opponent's just built to win the mirror match. We're going to lose now for sure. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, well, we weren't winning that no matter what happened. Yup. Opponent had the Nutter Butters, and... Well, I just assumed that our opponent was playing a deck similar to ours, but they're playing a very different build of the deck. Yeah, this is just game over now. There's not even... I don't even think there's a way we can win from here. Cycle Street Wraith. Yeah, we gotta scoop it up. There's no way out of it. Oh, man. So we started off 3-0, ran into trouble with hardcore aggro, which that actually seems like a pretty difficult matchup for the deck. A deck that's just killing on turn 3 with creatures is pretty good. And then the mirror match, I don't even know. That is a very odd match. I'm sure we probably could have played it better. I also feel like our opponent's deck was built for the mirror better. It seems like in the mirror, like against other decks, Leyline is way better than Fairy, but in the mirror, Fairy seems very good, especially in the early game like that, because we don't have that many threats in the graveyard. So I feel like this deck definitely has potential, and I was pretty impressed with it, but it definitely feels like a work in progress, and that's basically what we saw from our opponent. Like, people are still developing and trying to work with this, because this deck is brand new, like 3 days old since it kind of came into the public eye on Magic Online. So I feel like there's tons of work to be done and stuff to be changed around, but there's definitely a lot of potential, I think, for the archetype. So the good news is we still ended up with a 3-2, which means we still get to open up a treasure chest. And this one chest, it could finally be the complete set that we've been waiting for over and over and over again. So let's give it a shot, see what we find in our single treasure chest. Sharding Sphinx, Doom Diviner, Spontaneous Artist. Sharding Sphinx is not a complete set. The complete set is still evading us. It's never happening. It's never happening. So I think that's going to bring us to the end of probably the craziest stream we've ever had. We had Alexa doing her thing. We had insane donations. Another $2 donation. Thank you so much. Seth, I'm telling you, someone from Wizards of the Coast watches your stream and either completely screws you or gives you exactly what you need based on their mood. Another donation from Amazon. It appears that your Alexa has self-destructed. Please buy another. Here's $20 towards the purchase. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you so much, Google. Here at Google, we support the jank brews that make this country great. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Donald Trump with 235. Make goldfish great again. Well, I think goldfish already is pretty great, Donald Trump. Wizards comes through with the $20. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you, Wizards. I do appreciate it. And Seth Alexa, hey, Seth, why did you try to kill me with the $5 donation? It wasn't my fault, Alexa. It was the chat. I swear. $10 from McDonald's. We heard you have a couple of children to feed. Oh, thank you, McDonald's. And Patreon, $5 donation, but you're only getting $4.50 and we're keeping $5.50. These have been not only the most donations we've ever got, thank you again, everyone, but the most creative. Netflix with the $2 donation. Hey, Seth, come over, chill, and play Magic. I'd love to, Netflix. Richard, $2 donation. Forgot to tell you were getting a raise. And another donation? Beatnik, $51. Oh my goodness, Beatnik. Wow. I think he does not want to be out single donated. Beatnik, I'm pretty sure that you have the all-time donation record now. I can't believe that this is going on. Del Roa's $250 donation says... Challenge accepted. Your move, Beatnik. Really? Oh, Delrose, thank you. I don't know what to say. I've never had a $250 donation before. I've never had donations like this before. More donations. $75 donation from Kim Jong-un. Says, love the way you keep blowing up the board. Very, very inspiring. Well, thank you, Kim Jong-un. And thank you for the $75 donation. This is one of my favorite streams we've ever done because all of you are so awesome and it was just so much fun. So donation-wise, what did we actually end up with donation-wise? I don't even know if I want to say this. $907. $907, which is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. It is an unbelievable amount of donations. Thank you a million times to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who hung out. Like, it was such a fun stream. I'm just floored by how amazing it all was because you all are awesome. Thank you so much. It's just awesome. Thank you. A million times thank you. Anyway, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So, Replay YouTube, if you want to watch the stream again, and if there was ever a stream to watch again, this was a blast. There was so much fun stuff going on, and the deck was good. So, check that out if you missed any of it, because it was awesome. Normal YouTube, keep an eye out for that for all the new content. Much Brew, Pauper of all things this weekend, a sweet standard deck coming up for Budget Magic, and of course, to support the stream and the channel and the site, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, and playmats. Anyway, one more huge thank you to everyone who donated, to sub, to everyone who hang out. You make it all worth it. You're the reason that we do this, that I do this and look forward to it. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart, as cheesy as that sounds. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Tuesday for another one, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.